Hello everybody, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the Princess of Power figure, Catra. Now, she's another member of, the evil horde from the Filmation cartoon, but she was also one of the original figures for the Princess of Power line of She-Ra action figures. So I'm kind of excited to take a look at her. So far they've been doing really good with the New Eternia / Princess of Power figures. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this figure. So in this video, we're going to take a look at her in packaging. Then we're going to take a look at her and all her accessories. And then after that, I'm going to give you my thoughts on her. So with all that being said, first off, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. You're very much appreciated. And for anybody who hasn't subscribed yet, then I please ask that you subscribe as well. And also check out my Masters of the Universe playlist. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. Okay, so here we have her. She's in your pretty much standard Masterverse packaging. So you got the black fading in the blue, 30 points of articulation, your skew. On top, you got the Masterverse. Right. That glare off there a little bit. You got this nice open window so you can see her, all her accessories. Your age restriction, 40 years of Masters of the Universe, Princess of Power, Catra, and Mattel. Bring it around this way. Not a whole lot going on here. You just got her name and her quick description. Jealous Beauty. Come around here. I like the artwork for her. It's kind of simple. It's not one of their more flashy ones, but it kind of works for her. I still think I would have liked her to be in like some sort of battle pose, maybe fighting She-Ra or something like that. So it's cool looking art, but it's still not one of my top 10 favorite styles of art for the Masterverse, especially knowing that they do so much better with a lot of other figures. So also you got her name up here. You got a brief description of her. And you got everybody that's part of this wave. Come here. All right, you got this nice picture of her, but once again, it lacks the finesse of the other figures. Like most of the time when you see the other figures, you get a headshot and then you have the figure. Or in this case, it's just her. So I really wish they would have did a little bit more with this art. All right, coming around here. Look underneath. You got your legal and skew. So with all that being said, let's open her up and see what she's about. So here she is in packaging. She's a pretty decent looking figure. I do like the overall look to her. So we're going to start off with her points of articulation. So the head does move. All right. This visor piece does come down. So if you want her in like, that position, you can. And it just slides right back up. A little bit of a pain to get it to do it though. There it goes. All right. So you have that. The shoulders do move. All right. You got an elbow joint with a wrist joint. All right. Get the shoulder arm up. You do have a joint here underneath the breast. You do also have a hip joint. All right. You got a thigh joint. There should be a swivel in there. There is. All right. There's a knee joint. Swivel at the top of the boot. And also an ankle joint. So everything seems to move pretty well on her. All right. So now let's start looking at her finer details. So the head sculpt looks pretty good. I do like the head sculpt on her. All right. The mask does seem to sit pretty well up there. All right. And back around. Oh, the armor looks pretty cool too. I do like the design of the armor, how she has the horde bat coming down onto her armor. And even on her boots, if you look at her boots, there's a little darker shade in the middle of it. I guess give it like a shadow of like the Horde emblem or something on there. Same with her belt, has the Horde emblem on it too, but it doesn't look like it was painted very well. You can see some dark coming through on it. Okay. Now, if you look at her wristbands here, on the underneath, you'll see a darker color where, let me twist this one arm around. On the top, you can see a lighter color with that V shape similar to her legs. All right, come around to the side here. You can see a darker color in her suit here, opposed to her boots, which is a lighter color. Bring this arm down so you can see the detailing of this arm. Eventually, there it goes. All right. And you come around to the back here. She does have a cloth cape. I always like a cloth cape. That is nice. Let's actually lift it up so you can see the back of her outfit here. All right. And then you come around to this side too, which is basically the same as the other side. No real difference to it. And right back to the front. So overall, she's an all right looking figure, for the most part. So now let's start getting into her accessories. So she comes with 2 hands, and these are both holding hands. So you got this one here. And that one here. All right, she comes with a scepter. All right. And she also comes with a shield. All right. So we're going to see how well all this stuff works with her. So usually with a lot of these figures, these hands usually come off pretty easily. I usually don't have any issues. All right. So now let's get the scepter in her hand. All right. So that fits in there very easily. Didn't have any issues with that. All right. It should work in the other hand as well. All right. It does. All right. Now let's do the shield. I don't know if I will need to take the hand off to put the shield on. Just because her hands are pretty thin. You know what? It just might make my life easier just to pop it off. Oops. All right. There it goes. So let's get the scepter back in her hand. All right. So get back into position. So the shield fits on her very nicely. No issues with that. And would have the same with the scepter. So everything seems to work pretty well with her. Okay, so let me get into my final thoughts with her. So first off, all her joints move very well. I didn't have any issues with any joints. All her accessories fit very well into her hands. No issues there at all. Same with the swapping of the hands. I do like the factor that they gave her a cloth cape, and also that the mask slides down. And her overall look is okay. So I want to get into my flaws with her. So I think she is a good looking figure, but I feel like they could have done more with her. And that's where I'm racking my brain at with this particular figures. I feel like they could have put a little bit more love into this figure. I know in the cartoon, the Filmation cartoon, she could change into a cat form. So it probably would have been nice if she would have came with that as well. I know they the cartoon version, she does come with that cat. I think this one should have as well. And I don't know. I think they should have did a little bit more with this figure. You know, I feel like there's just a lack of love. Like, I don't know, they just like put her out just to put her out. I feel like there should have been more with this figure, and that's my issue with her. So, at the end of the day, would I recommend her? Yes and no. Overall, I think she would be cool to have with your Princess of Powers figures, to complete up, to add to your evil horde and what have you. You know, she's still an okay figure, though I feel like they could have done more with her. I still think she's a good looking figure and probably fit nice with the rest of your horde figures as well. The other disappointment with this figure is I think I would like to have seen more of these figures, like more of the original Princess of Power figures. So you had Catra, you had the good characters, and the other bad characters. Unfortunately, I don't know all their names, but I think I would have liked to have seen more of these figures come out, just to go with She-Ra, because you always seem to get She-Ra, maybe Swiftwind or Catra from the original She-Ra line. I would like to see more of them. So I was hoping that that's what she was going to be the gateway to, that getting more of those. But as of now, I haven't heard anything else about any more original line Princess of Power figures. So, with that being said, I hope you guys did like this review. If you did, go ahead and check out my Masters of the Universe playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So, until the next one, late.